Good morning, I'm Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holland. Welcome again to Advocacy Day. We're progressing our way through the legislative session.
We're past halfway mark.
And last week there was the March revenue forecast, which was a very disappointing, maybe dismal revenue forecast that came out.
Yeah, it said that we were another $778 million had a shortfall. And so that's $80 million additional in the supplemental, and then about $700 million in the biennial budget that are going to have further reductions or tax increases, either way.
I've come to the conclusion that nothing's off the table at this point in time, which I think is really alarming. Here's the reaction of some people to this recent forecast and the budget challenges facing us.
I've been involved in the budgeting process with healthcare and TANF, and while we've made some thoughts and tried to make some concessions, we've tried to make sure that people with the disabilities have that safety net available. But even now, with what's going on, we may even have worse cuts there. So, you know, time will tell. No promises to anybody.
Everything is just at risk throughout the whole budget. And so we are concentrating on our priorities and our efficiencies, and those include continuing the consolidation of DD institutions, restoration to the governor's level of Individual and Family Services Program, the Children's Intensive Behavior Support, SIBS program, some money for the grads who are coming out and need employment services. And we're just really hitting those really basic things, because even if they were in a budget before, you have to make sure that they stay there and that we continue them, much less anything else. And that's where we're hoping that the continued consolidation will help out. So it is really tough, and we're just really hitting it hard.
These thousands of shoes represent the hundreds and thousands, the 13,600 plus people who are still waiting for services. They have developmental disabilities. They look just like those receiving service, but there's no more money. And so we just want everyone to be aware that we still have this many people waiting. We don't need to continue the cuts to add more to this list. See, there's stories attached to some of these, and they'll break your heart about how desperate they are for help, how they need the services. They need respite, family support, employment support, residential.
A lot of people are unserved, underserved, unserved at this point. They're not, even though they may not be lucky, but they're a person. And that's why we're, the main message, walk in our shoes, walk in the shoes that are saying this. Even though our main message, don't cut the services, because we need it.
We the people are, you know, just not getting what we hope to have, because everyone has to cut a budget or cut something.
It's not too late to show up to Advocacy Day. In fact, next week there's going to be a big rally that focuses on independent living. Or make your phone call to let your legislator know what's important to you.
And we'll see you
at Advocacy Day.